Oh, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Oh, fuck. I already stopped. Fuck! I promised myself I wasn't going to say nothing stupid like that. Oh, hey, guys. Welcome back to... Whatever. Welcome back to episode number 8 of the Stop on the Pod with your host, me, Jordan, obviously. Well, guys, I mean, life has been great. I can't complain. I mean, obviously... Shit, I'm having trouble. Obviously, as you can see, if you're watching this on YouTube, I finally got video. I fucking did it, guys. I did it. I was by myself. I didn't get no help. Did everything by myself. I can only thank myself. Obviously, you guys are probably wondering now that I have video. Why the fuck is? Oh, there he goes. Now the audio is coming in right. Son of a bitch. Sorry. I thought I was ready and we're having technical difficulties. Now I'm just gonna hold it. Fucking bitch. It's not working. We'll cut that out. Yeah. So obviously you guys are probably wondering, oh, how are you recording stuff? I have hired a videographer. I'm not really paying him anything, but I promised him that when this got big, that when I made merch, I'd give him some for 30% off. So he's here to help. Thank you. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not trying to shout anyone out. This is my show. I want all the credit. I don't want no one to take credit for this. So yeah. But yeah, I finally made it to the big screen, guys. I'm so close. I'm on the way. I got a podcast. I'm going to get it. I'm going to make YouTube videos and I'm going to get likes and follows and subscribers, and I'm going to get $1 million, and I'm going to fucking forget all about you guys. And I owe it all to myself and no one else because I did everything. But first off, the only thing that sucks now is we have video. So now I feel obligated to stare at something when I probably shouldn't. But I don't want to stare at the guy behind the camera because he's going to make me laugh. I'm going to lose my train of thought. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to fire him. And then I'm going to do this all again by myself like I've been. But yeah, so it's kind of a bummer. And then I also have to kind of get dressed up a little, put some clothes on, do my face, do my hair, take a shower. And yeah, so that kind of sucks. But hey, if these are the things you got to do if you want to be a big star in Hollywood. All right, you got to buckle up. You got to put your big boy pants on. And you got to get behind the camera and you got to shower every now and then. So, yeah, so social media is going great. Facebook sucks because no one's on it except my parents and like their friends from high school. But on Instagram, we're at 89 followers, which, it'd be dope if it was at 100, but it's not. It's cool. I'm not begging for follows. But if you just so happen to stumble across my page, hit that follow button, dude. But hey, we're at 89 followers. That's 89 more people than I started with when I first started. So, I mean, everything's looking up from here. Everything is going great. I'm shooting for the stars, and I'm aiming for the moon, and I'm doing great. Is what I'm trying to say is I'm doing better. And then hold on. This is probably why I should have the mic. And then. That's me throwing stacks of cash because that's what's going to happen when this fucking goes viral and blows up. Oh, yeah. One thing I want to address before I go on with the episode, the show. So I listen to so when I do my podcast, I don't listen to them. I'm here. I know what I said, so I don't got to go back and listen to them. I might listen to them, obviously, when I'm editing them, but I don't catch certain things. And the other day I had time and I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me put myself through that pain and listen to one of my episodes. And I listened to one. Actually, I listened to the Schools for Fools episode. And I realized that I say some things that don't make sense at the time, but I hope you caught them. And I hope you were like, I think he said that wrong, but I get what he's saying. So if you caught that, thank you. If you didn't, oh well. This is how I do my show. So just fucking deal with it. But tell your friends about me and like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. But so yes, I got that out of the way. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna mess up. I'm not fucking perfect, obviously. Look at this. Look at this setup. There's fucking duct tape. There's duct tape holding the fucking lights to the wall, and I have a makeup fucking light. Like if I'm doing a tutorial on my fucking makeup, and look at this, don't even work. It usually works and it's not working, and now I have to hold it, like I'm performing on a show or something. But it's only getting better. It's only gonna go up from here. So the other day, you're already fucking fired. You fucked up. We didn't do the whole thing with the sign. I hate you. Woo! He hit his head because he's an idiot. But so you know what we can do? I'll just do a little like B-roll filming, and then you see that? Can you see it? Is it focused in it? Well, then you can't see it then. Is it focused? Can you see what the words say? All right, you know what? Fuck it. All right, you're fired. All right? After this episode, you're fired. You already fucked up. I was going to put the sign in front of the thing. We wrote, like, welcome to the episode, and I was going to put it on, and it was going to look great, and he ruined it. He had one job. Actually, he has two jobs, press record and hold the sign when I tell you to, and he forgot. I'm surprised. Is it recording? This isn't recording, I swear. Oh, my God. All right. If you don't get the first 7 minutes, it's his fault. Is the red light blinking? Oh, my God. All right. Fine. Let's start the show. So the other day, I had a fucking... You know what I hadn't had blood in a long time? It was a bloody nose. And I'm mad because I thought someone walked in. I got scared. And I'm mad because I haven't had a bloody nose in fucking, I don't know, ever. And I used to get them all the time. I remember I used to get them in high school. And like I should just be typing or writing a paper and I just get a fucking bloody nose out of nowhere. Like I just got my face period. And I just bleed everywhere and it was so embarrassing. I mean, it was like I was in a horror movie. Like I would just be doing something, like doing my homework, and then my nose just starts bleeding. Like I don't know. I used to get them all the time. I remember they took me to the hospital. Doctors didn't know what the fuck to do with me. They said, I don't know what's wrong with your kid, but I think he was meant to have a vagina because now he's fucking getting a period once a month out of his face and his nose. So I don't know what's going on. And so I hadn't had one in a while. And I was just thinking about this. I was like, you know what? Damn, I haven't had a bloody nose in a while. Sure enough, my sensitive ass nose, which I've been punched in the face plenty of times, but it's still sensitive. I blew my nose too hard or something. I don't know. And it just started bleeding, and it wouldn't stop. And I started thinking, I remember this one. Oh, my God. I got to tell a story. So there's this one time, right? I was like, I don't know, like 7th. No, I was like 4th, 5th grade. No, I was like 7th or 8th grade because I was driving a car, even though I shouldn't have. But I was at that age where, like, you don't have a license. You shouldn't be driving, but you do it anyways because you need to learn. That's the only way you're going to learn. So I was driving. Anyways, I remember I came down to visit. This is when I was living in California. I came down to visit in Yuma. And I was talking to this girl at the time that was here in town. She was going to AWC, which is the college here in town. And so we've been texting, and she finally wanted to hang out. So we went and we met up at, like, this park. And it was, I don't know, like 7 or 8 at night. And I remember, like, so we're hanging out, you know, as we're talking, we're making out here and there or whatever. And then we're getting ready to leave. And I remember we were making out, like, before I got in the car. We were making out, and it was, like, one of those ones where, like, it's like you make out like it's going to be your last makeup for the rest of your life. So I went pretty hard at it is what I'm trying to say. I think I went a little too hard. Once again, my sensitive ass nose kicked in. And I must have smeared my nose in her face too much, and it hit some nerve, and pretty much what I'm trying to say is I fucking bled all over our faces, and we just smeared blood in each other's face. And I remember at the time I didn't know what it was. It was also really dark, so I didn't know what it was. I just remember as we were making out, I just feel like fucking like saliva. I thought it was saliva. I thought she was like just a sloppy kisser, you know. That's cool. I don't mind it. I'm not gonna stop her. So that's all I thought it was. Then I realized, like, this shit's kind of thick, dude. Like, it's not, like, saliva. Like, this shit was, I could feel, like, caking on, sort of, and it was real slippery. So I was like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. But whatever. Say bye. Obviously, you know, I say bye, and I'm still looking at her, but, like, it's really dark. And I just remembered, I don't know why I didn't see it outside, but it must have just been really that dark. And so whatever, I say bye. She gets in her car, I get in my car, and we're still in the car, but like she's in her car, I'm in my car, and I go to turn the ignition on, and I'm like, you know what the fuck's on my face? I turn the fucking light on. There's blood all over my face, and I just realized like I just smeared my blood in all over her face too. Luckily, I didn't have AIDS yet. That came later on, and and so then, yeah, so I just smeared my blood over this girl's face, and I was embarrassed. And I was embarrassed for her because she probably didn't know if it was my blood or her blood. Because at the time, I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was her. I thought for a quick second, I thought it was her fault. I was almost blaming her. But it was my fault. And in my head, I pretty much just always said if we ever talked about it, I would say I thought it was her. And she would say she thought it was me. And then we would just both have thought it was each other. And we would have been fine. It wouldn't have been gross because she would have thought it was her blood. She would have been embarrassed. I would have thought it was my blood. I would have been embarrassed and it was my blood. And I was embarrassed. But pretty much after that, we never talked ever again. I think I just never texted her. She never texted me, and I'm really glad that we didn't because I do not want to see her or talk to her ever again. And if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry, but don't call me. All right, don't fucking call me. Don't message me. Stay away from me. Thank you. Yeah, so that bloody nose just got me thinking, and it's really gross, but I think stories like that make a boy into a man, because at that point I was like, I just got blood over my face. I'm ready for anything. Anything the world wants to throw at me, I'm fucking ready for it. I'm going to charge it head on. Blood on my face, I don't fucking care. And that's what I'm trying to say is kids nowadays need that. The kids need to make out with the girl and get blood on their face to really appreciate life and really just, later on down the road, like I said, it was embarrassing, but I like that it happened to me because I had this cool story I could tell you guys, and I promise you this isn't fake. It's not. It's 100% true. If I ever find this girl, I'll have her tell a story. I promise you it's 100% true. All right? And I wish it wasn't, but I'm glad it is because I am who I am. Look at me. I have my own show now. I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty successful. So that's the moral of the story. When you make out, get blood all over each other's faces. Well, I gotta get a drink. You know what? Give me that right there. Yeah, that. I don't want to hold this. Who am I? Get your hand out of the camera. Thank you. But you're still fired after this. All right, hold on. Dude, did it? God, he's fired. That's right. You better leave. Fucking, I'm gonna do this all by myself. Now this one's too high. Whatever. I'll make it work. I can do it by myself. Oh shit. Cords everywhere. There we go. There we go. This looks shitty, but I don't care. I work with what I got. All right. I work with what I got. They got this guy. Barely's working. He's just showing me his phone. I don't know. What are you showing me? What is it? The timer? Is it good? Still recording? Oh, they were good. Yeah, you'll see. And, I work with what I got. I pulled this guy from the streets. He wasn't doing so well. He's trying to drop out of school. I figured I'd put him back in the right path. So you're welcome. Woo! Oh, man. The other day, I went to, me and Side have been going to Hooters once a week. It's pretty much like, we have a drinking problem, but we just say we're day drinking and we're doing like our once a week thing. And we've been doing that, and honestly, I like it. And I go, it's like we get out for once. We're not losers, and we don't sit in the dark in our room and just look at each other and drink. We drink socially. We normally don't talk to people, but this past week when we went, we had met these the coolest old ladies I've ever met. And when I say old, I mean old. Like, people think, when I was younger, I used to think 30 was old. And now that I'm 26 and I'm pushing 30, 30 is not old, all right? It goes up 20 more years. No, but these broads are old. Like, I'm talking, they were, I think, like 80 some years old. They were from Canada, but they come down to Arizona because they love the weather, because their brittle bones can't be in that cold. I don't blame them, all right? I mean, look at them. You barely touch them and they bruise easily. They bruise like a pear, And it's because you're just so old. so I get it. It's too cold over there. So in the wintertime, they come over here. I don't know, but that's what they do. But anyway, so they came down, and they're really, really, really fun people. Normally, I talk to old people, and they make me sad and depressed, and I don't look forward to growing up. I start to think all negative thoughts. But these old people made me want to get old now, because it looked like the funnest shit ever. Well, I mean, first off, they had been like best friends since like 6th grade. So they were like awesome. I even took a picture with them. I'll post it. It's maybe right here. This is it. If it's not it, then I don't know how to edit yet, so it's not up. But it'll be on my Instagram. At Jordan Tondo. And so anyways, yeah, so they were super cool. And they weren't like any other old females I've ever met. Because normally old females are real like shy. I mean, they flirt with me. They try to touch me. They try to tell me cute things. But that's about it. These ones went full blown. They were grabbing my muscles. They were taking pictures with me. They kept like winking at me. It was really crazy, but it was scary, but it was fun. But luckily, Saida was right there. So if anything got out of hand, she was going to jump in and knock these two old bitches out. All right. But they were cool. They were real respectful. And I don't know. Like I said, just meeting them, I was like, I can't wait to get old. And I hope I'm like them. Oh, they did. Yeah, they did mention that both their husbands had passed away, but they were like cool about it. Like they were just like, I was like, oh, so where I shouldn't have asked this, because usually at that age you don't want to ask that question, because more than likely they're either not doing so well or they're dead. And I'm just gonna be blunt. It's usually what happens when people get old. And but yeah, they were cool, and they were just like, oh, they're just like, he's dead, and that was it. Like they weren't like, oh, he passed away. No, they even say passed away. They're like, oh, they died. He died. And they both happened to die at the same time. So it kind of worked out. And it was funny because I was thinking about it, and like they were saying how the husbands that died at the same time. So it kind of worked out for them because they were being old and nagging. So once they passed away, then the two girls could be just best friends together. So that's cool. They just grow up, and they grow up with each other, and they grow old. They're going to grow up with each other, grow old, and die together. And that's awesome. And I think that's all they want in life. I remember they even said something like once they hit 50, they didn't even think they're going to make it that long. So after 50, everything was the cherry on top. And I love that fucking mindset. And that's the mindset we're bringing on the show today. And that's today's topic, is old people fucking suck. But these old people were fucking dope, and I want to be old now. How much time have we been doing? Fuck, it's only been 17 minutes. That's all. It's everything I have in my notes. It's harder with video because now I feel like I don't know what to say anymore. That should be good though. This is the first video. I don't want to make it too long on me. I still got to edit this shit, all right? 17 minutes is good. Yeah, normally I go 30, but fuck it, dude. I'm on 18 minutes. Fuck you guys. This is the end. And I want to leave you with one more thing. You cannot wait to get old, because it's going to be dope. And 2, I want to leave you with these words of wisdom that I heard from a guy you might have heard of. His name is Martin Luther King. And he said, here's to glory. Here's to honor. If you can't come in her, come on her. Cheers, guys. This piss. Alright, you can stop it.